if you want to join the Nation of Islam, you had to man up to do it.
Yeah.
Basically, when they, who wants to join, you would have to stand up and walk up to the front amongst a lot of hyper-masculine men,
Right.
Right. With a very high level of intelligence.
Yep.
This is scary.
Right.
Now, if you're raised in it, it's easy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But if you're not raised in it,
it's easy.
Now, with this white man's Christianity, Jesus is white. I like what the minister's talking about.
That's right, black man. That's right, black man.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, loud and abrupt. And, yo.
I just jumped just now when you did it. I'm cooking up I don't want to say a tribute to Fred Hampton, just an awareness of Fred Hampton. Y'all motherfuckers need to be a little more aware of what that Black Panther Party really was and not the portrayals that they put on the Butler and Forrest Gump and all that bullshit that they did. That's not the Black Panther Party. But anyway, those are two things that I'm working on right now.
Boy,
so
you see, my boy was passionate. Boy, he come out of jail barking. He he coming out of jail. He can go back in 2 seconds. He barking.
Yeah. If you really
barking,
one of the quickest ways to catch these hands, talk some shit about the Black Panther Party, especially talk some shit about Fred Hampton.
My man said
one of us ain't coming out of there.
My man, the daggone interviewer said, I wish I was there back in the day. He said, what? What? You said you wish you was there back in the day? That's an insult. You would never be Oh, man, he was just...
Yeah.
He rambling off names. He said, see that picture up there? My boy, this real power, brother. He's still on it. God dang it.
Yeah.
Woo.
Listen, your heart, because I've been in that room too. Your heart's in the right place. I understand what you're trying to say. I understand where you're coming from. But don't none of us want to go back to them days, man. Nobody. You do not want to go back into time and live in the days of the late 60s and the early 70s.
Oh, I got a question for you. I know, man, we going off topic. Sorry, folks, we go off topic all the time, but do we need segregation right now? I feel we do.
We have segregation, and I think we were better off with segregation.
I mean, it's a serious one. I mean, we ain't going in there we ain't going in Dunkin' Donuts. We ain't allowed to go in Burger King. I mean, serious.
Well, first of all, those places are killing you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it don't really matter, but I'm just saying, I mean, don't go. How you feel about that?
So I could, from a political standpoint, I could tell you not to go. Now, I go. I drink Dunkin' Donuts, whatever the fuck. I drink it. I get Starbucks. I do these things. If there was a black alternative, now look, there's two companies that make.
But you go Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and all that black power. How dare you, man? How dare?
I mean, when you in the street, that's your only option. Now I will tell you.
Oh no. You black. Well, which fist? The camera messed it up. Come on, dog.
This one. But
yeah, okay, it's this one.
There's no. Yeah, you got. It's an unfortunate reality that you listen, man. Okay, let's get back on topic.
Yeah, let's get back on topic.
You're talking about segregation.
Yes.
I'm talking about segregation as well. Segregate the dollar, segregate your habitable living space. Everything else is going to commingle, right? Everything else is going to mingle together.
I don't want nothing to mingle.
Yeah, but you can't help that because the police the the municipalities, the government, all that
It's mixed.
operates no matter where you are.
All right.
So long as you in the United States, you're going to operate under that system, right? So there's going to be intertwined. All I'm saying is take our money out of that, divest your money out. Take your money out of this apartheid system, just like we said way back in the day. This company, you need to divest your funds. Divest, divest, divest. Well, divest. Get your money out of Food Line. Get your money out of the supermarket, out of the Starbucks, out of the Dunkin' Donuts. Get your money out. But get your money out of Target, right? We did that. It was, get your money out of Target. We did it. Okay. But here's the problem. Target does three things. We can't do those three things. Target provides a shit ton of goods. Now, we can work on that. That's something we talked about.
I don't shop.
How many products that Black people make that you can get.
I don't shop there.
But Target also invests money. They sponsor. Hello, Essence Festival. Right? Y'all took that money. Now, I know that shit was... Target has been a long time sponsor of the Essence Festival. So I understand what everybody was saying. Well, they've been doing it. That's an ongoing thing. Okay, well, you could have sent the money back.
Nope.
You didn't send the money back. You kept the money. Okay, maybe you need to keep the money. Okay, where do you get the money to replace Target's money next year? Where does that come from?
Walmart.
And then, of course, Target can buy people off. Well, if it comes from Walmart, different side of the same coin, right? So where does that come from? And then Target is able to buy people off. 300, what was it? What was the number? 300,000?
Easy.
Got those preachers to come out and say, look, everybody, we need to go on back to Massa. 3 preachers, 300,000, or 5 preachers for 300,000, whatever it was.
5 preachers.
You let these motherfuckers buy you off for 300,000. 300,000. Target makes $300,000 a minute.
Yeah, as a whole.
Yeah. The Target closest to your house, the one that you closest to your house, probably pulls in $300,000 per day.
Oh. And y'all still
You
go.
took one store's daily and said, so, that's what Target does. So when you say fuck Target, you have to be able to provide goods, sponsor events, and pay people to support your movement, right? Because let's say this platform had 1 million followers. The Way Left podcast has 1 million subscribers. We get tens of thousands of views every day. Now, you want me to talk about the Black version of Target. Well, you got to be able to pay me.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, they'll shut the channel down. You know that, right? They'll shut it down. They'll shut the channel down.
Who?
You know
Who would
who?
shut the channel down?
You know who?
No, I don't know.
All right. You said you had 1 million subscribers, and you talking about Target. You become a target. They will shadow ban your channel first.
Yeah.
And then
Right. Okay.
And then you'll see your money start getting cut. Now, if you're thirsty and hungry for your money, like most people are, and you're not, you'll let that ride. But they'll let it ride until whatever, to the point that you may have to change your channel and start all over again. These are the games they play in virtual world now.
Right. Yeah.
And
all those things could be true. And that's what I'm saying. If you're going to cut Target like this,
you got to be prepared.
You got to be prepared, and you have to be able to do what Target does. Right? Now, I'm saying me, but not really me. If you want me, even with 1 million followers, if you want me to talk about your Black thing, I'll talk about it. You ain't got to pay me a dime. But in the normal, world, you're going to have to pay me. So y'all going to boycott Target and y'all want everybody to go here, and you want my 100,000 viewers every week to hear that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take about 50,000, and I can do that. Now y'all sitting there going, we don't have 50,000. Well, you better get it. Target got it. Target can say, you want 50,000 to tell people to come back to our store? He go in his wallet and give it to you.
He goes in his kid's crib and take it out.
Yeah, right. When you was talking about the breasts, he reached right down in his
I got that.
right next to that ham hock and just hand you 50,000.
Boom.
That's what you have to be able to do.
Yeah.
You have to be able to do what Target does.
Yeah, we can't play
So,
ball like that.
I'm all for.
We ain't ready. Not ready. Not ready.
No, we're not ready, but we're not getting ready.
Not getting ready, and we're not
ready. Well, look, there's people out there who have given you the blueprint. You know, this is another thing I'm a little sick and tired of. People talking about we don't have a plan. We got a shit ton of plans. Amos Wilson has a plan. Okay. Tavis Smiley has a plan. He wrote the Covenant. Read the Covenant. You want a plan? Read the Covenant. You want a plan? Read Elijah's message to the black man. You ain't even got to read the whole book. Just read the 10 things that he wants. Read the 10-point plan that the Black Panther Party put together. Read, you don't like all that? Read Martin Luther King's, his last book. I can't remember the name of the book. Where do we go from here? Martin Luther King wrote a plan for y'all. Y'all even know about where do we go from here. Because y'all focused on, I have a dream today. Y'all focus on that shit. The best book, maybe the best book out of that civil rights era.
Talk that shit.
Wasn't Still on Ice. It wasn't Write Me In.
Talk that
It was
shit.
Where Do We Go From Here? And it was written by Martin Luther King Jr.
Talk that shit.
A man that I barely agree with on anything.
Talk that shit. Go on, dog. Talk that shit.
Let me bring it down.
No, talk that shit.
Let me bring
it
down.
down. Ladies and gentlemen, I wheeled him back into the Black Power shit, boy. I reeled him back in, boy. Got to get the dog passionate about his people. Our people. But see, I'm the 85. I crossed the bridge. I done crossed the bridge. I had a dream today. I seen a strawberry. Pretty women's, light-skinned even. Oh, I went to Asbury to pick strawberry.
With the Asbury.
To pick strawberries.
Past all the sisters out there.
Past all the blackberries. To the strawberries. Oh, man. Dang. Oh, man, I can't go.
Excuse me. And went right. So, all right, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Because we're not going to get through. And I'm just going to sideswipe. I'm going to just sideswipe that.
Go ahead.
Because I'm going to get mad. I'm going to get angry, and I'm going to end up preaching.
No, man, preach.
And I don't want to preach.
No, listen, dog, we got to preach. We got to preach, god dang it. Come on now.
I teach the truth to the youth. I say, hey, youth, here's the truth. Better start wearing bulletproof. Old Dirty Bastard, 2007.
Yeah, Dirty.
Probably been before that.
Yeah, no, it's way before
Whatever
that.
year it was. Yeah, that was an Old Dirty Bastard lyric. All right.
Go ahead.
You said this, and I didn't agree, and I said, agree to disagree.
Right.
But you said in a previous episode that they didn't allow you to drink, as you put it. They didn't allow you to drink from the well. Explain this, man. Explain.
Wait a minute. They allow me to drink from the well. Which one? Who? Let's get specific now, so I can.
Okay, you don't remember this. Okay,
all right. Drink from the well. Drink from the well.
We were talking about. I think we were talking about your relationship specifically.
Okay.
And I said something like there were plenty of sisters available that would have something or another. And you said, no, they wouldn't allow me
yeah.
to drink. I think I'm putting it a little bit out of order.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was paraphrasing, doing some side by side, drinking from the well, blah blah blah. Gotcha. All right.
Right.
Yeah. No, sisters wasn't feeling me like that, man. I'm being honest. They weren't feeling me like this. You see how my attitude is and all of this? No, I had to be Kasim hard. Word is born. Yo. It's not me. It's not me. Now,
but that wasn't a lot of people, and a lot of people still managed.
Yeah, but no. Well, see, the thing is, look, I'm not going to be sitting here trying to beg the hand of the sister. I'm giving you vibes. I'm a good guy. You should. What I got to do to jump through hoops and do all of this stuff here? And I just want to be myself and be able to talk, and we just chill and we just hang out. It just seems that it was a little bit more easier, reasonable, and it wasn't cheaper. You know what I mean? It damn sure wasn't cheaper. So,
You thought you was gonna get the sisters on a discount? You thought you
it wasn't cheaper.
sisters gonna come in at a discount.
They coming
Nah,
out.
man.
They coming high. They coming high, boy. But on a serious note, they just wasn't.
Yeah.
They weren't. Now the Clubhead sisters was cool, but you got to remember there was a shift, a polar shift in the polar caps of the dating pool at the time. Sisters, as the club started to leave, the sisters left. You know what I mean? Tupac, ooh, he hot. Yeah, they want crazy black man who shoot people and then talk that crazy talk. But he was talking good talk, but not really crazy talk. But you know what I'm saying. They were into that now. You know what I mean? So the club head was washed, and actually that was the shift. Now, that's it. That's really it.
Okay. So let me see if I could bring this to a more philosophical.
Yeah, no. You're gonna give me some philosophical,
Yeah.
Mr. Logical.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck you, Bird. Because you know what? I just thought about that shit. Yeah. Philosophical, hypothetical. Yeah. Okay. So, this is why I can't fucking stand you.
Shit.
So, actually, the reason why I truly can't stand you is because of how fucking perfect your solo video was on the Big Mama drama.
Oh no, but you got to remember, though.
That's why I can't.
I do videos all the time. In the car realm.
Yeah, I don't give a shit why you can do it.
No, but that's the only reason. That's the only reason.
Yeah, man, good, nice work.
Appreciate it.
Okay. So this is true. I will grant you that. I think what you're saying is that Black women of the 90s went for this sort of hyper masculinity that did exist in our communities. I mean, we had hyper masculine, but you didn't fit that bill. And so where you happen to be geographically,
yes,
this seemed to be
a more easier game to, go fish. It's easy to go fish. It's easy to fish.
Right. Well, no, that where you were, all the sisters were basically saying, yes, I want a hyper masculine male.
They want Kasim.
And that's not me.
True born.
Well,
Ali Rock.
Right. For people, for the 2.8 billion of you who don't know who those people are.
If you black, up north, you know who True Rock is.
You right. The True Rock in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's who he's talking about.
Born Allah.
Yeah.
How many borns y'all got in y'all hood? From New York City, Connecticut, all the way down How many Borns? How many true Allahs? Cypher Born. All of those guys.
Which is also another thing that I don't appreciate, that these two things kind of go hand in hand like that. That is not the culture.
I know.
That's not what it's supposed to be.
Right.
You know, the whole getting bombed and the universal beatdown and all that. First of all, that's been thrown out a long time ago. But seemingly for whatever reason, the Black Panther Party, the 5% Nation seems to carry this around with it too. Like, you know. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go on a rant. I keep trying to keep myself from doing it.
But it's in you. It ruffles your feathers. I mean, you ain't got no feathers. You're a dog, but it ruffles my feathers. 'Cause I'm a bird. So what it is that the dog, he's getting, boy, he wagging his tail. Oh, ready to bite. He's shaking the fucking. I know. Listen, man.
Shit makes me mad.
It does.
But, okay.
That's what. Now, in the retrospect, did that hurt the community a little bit? Do you think it did? A little taste.
Yeah, because it doesn't. Because and this goes for both. This goes for the nation as well as, you know, and it goes for all those groups that deal in this sort of superfied blackness. These groups are not accessible because you're on the outside looking in and you're being told, stay out the cipher. You're being told, you stand over there and you just listen, you just watch. And then these hyper aggressive debates and arguments are happening, and you're on the outside, you say, I don't ever want to get involved in that. I don't ever want to ask a question. I don't ever want to be wrong around that.
Wow. Okay.
You know. And so
it's almost like
I'm not.
Oh, so you're saying it's almost like school, the white man's school. That kind of teaching, you cannot be wrong because you get
right. Yeah, because you get told, you know, that's why black kids do a lot of that shit. You know, you talking white and all this type of shit. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with your intelligence. You're just not able to learn. But
he's trying. He's trying not to do it, folks. But it's in his nature. He really does this. See, I be. See, he wants to do funny. No, his heart is in it. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man, look here.
It is strange because everybody that talk to me, you know, it's always just a bunch of laughter and fun and everything. And I don't know. These things just I don't know. I get angry. But anyway, so I think going back to the inaccessibility of these groups, right? If you want to join the Nation of Islam, I don't know what it's like now, but if you want to join it in the 90s, you had to man up to do it.
Yeah.
You had to put on your big boy pants and walk into, you know, mosque number wherever you were, and sit and listen to all this, and then basically when they, you know, who wants to join, you would have to stand up and walk up to the front and do that thing amongst a lot of scary, aggressive, hyper-masculine men.
Right.
You know,
right.
With a very high level of intelligence, with a manner of speaking. There's a tone, there's a tenor, there's a cadence in how they speak.
Yep.
There's a discipline in how they live.
Yep.
This is fucking scary.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a young man.
Right.
Now, if you're raised in it, it's easy.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're not raised in it, now if you get the game in jail or in prison, that's easy.
It's easy.
But to be a convert, to be somebody who has been dragged to church for 12, 15, 18, 20 years and say, I'm not with this white man's Christianity, Jesus is white bullshit. I like what the minister's saying. I like what the minister's talking about.
That's right,
I'm
black
gonna go
man.
that way.
That's right, black man.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, loud and
Yeah.
abrupt. And,
Yeah.
yo,
I just jumped just now when you did it. It's like, shit, fuck. It just made my heart stop just
yo,
now.
they be on it. I'm at old junk. I should go. Damn, can I get to the car? Well, on this this month's final call, they got Malcolm, Jamal, Warner on the back.
All right, so send off. The final call newspaper is a newspaper. Like if you read it, there's news in the newspaper.
I got one.
It's no different than any other newspaper.
Right.
So of course, if you have a celebrity like what's her name with the white diamond? When Elizabeth Taylor died,
Oh, they put her on
she was
there?
on the cover of every fucking newspaper in America.
Even wait a minute, even the final call?
No. No, motherfucker. She wasn't on the cover of the final call.
I'm just saying. So she was on final call?
But I will tell you, if you're in the Nation of Islam in 1967 and Elizabeth Taylor walked by, your ass is out of the Nation of Islam.
And you get a good look at her like,
yeah.
oh yeah, you're gone like a mug, man.
Yeah. I did not know when she did die. I think it was like 2009, 2010, something like that. And of course, they put her on the cover of everything.
Right.
And so I forgot what magazine I used to buy. I used to buy, maybe it was Newsweek, some shit I used to buy and read on the train. And of course, Elizabeth Taylor.
No, was it Blacktail? Was it Blacktail?
No, it wasn't. Wasn't Blacktail. Wasn't Black Enterprise either. But I'm thumbing through the shit and I'm looking at prime Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah. Prime. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The fuck? So, all right. I do think Black people need to self-segregate themselves from the system and start developing a system that can defend you against the American populist racist system. That's all. You don't need any more segregation than you already have. They've already segregated you. It's classism.
Yeah, well,
So,
yeah. But I was going for the strong. I want the strong one because I felt that if you did that, it would force many of us to have our own again. It would just forcefully have our own. We can't go in that bar. We have our own. We can't go in that store. We're going to have our own because that's how we kind of operate anyway. We operate at extreme measures. See, everything is all fine. We don't want to operate because it's so fine. It's okay. Why should we change? Now you put a jolt in the system, you can't go in there. Well, fuck it. Then we do this. That's why I said what I said. Because it would just,
right.
Now you're going to do it. You can't even buy that car over there.
That's true. The only problem with that, because there's like the theoretical truth and then there's like the reality on the ground truth.
Right.
And unfortunately, the reality on the ground, if we are forced into that kind of segregated society, is that there will be a decrease in resources that we would be forced to fight over.
I got you. You.
And then that can create very...
But guess what, though?
Tumultuous circumstances.
Yeah. But see, now we're in an extreme situation. We are in an extreme situation. So what do you do? We're in an extreme situation.
In a utopic scenario, we would come together and say, we're going to be without resources. And so we're going to come together and prioritize our resources and make sure that everybody can survive the day. But Bill Burr said, if the apocalypse ever came, everything that I'm saving up and rationing up and putting in my, downstairs underground thing for safety is just really just me working for the bigger, stronger dude who's going to come along and take it all from me, which is true. I'm just,
yeah.
I'm just gaining supplies for the bigger, stronger dude at some point. So if you're in that situation in a Black community where the resources are scarce, you may find yourself at war for those resources,
Right.
and that's a scary thought.
No, it's I feel it right now. I mean, you have gone in the store, things are going up. They play around with a few things every once in a while. Eggs, they play around with that. They're gonna play with the milk a little bit. They're gonna play with the grain a little bit. You'll see some prices jack up a little taste. What can we do as a whole? We have to do something. To be honest, we have to even play like this is happening right now and do something. Because on the big scale of things, we're done. We're done for. I have to put my white wife out there to go get food for us.
Go get the white price.
Get the white price. Get it at the white price.
Yeah, get the white price at the
White
white
price.
price. Sound like a couple of Haitians on this motherfucker.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. So,
I
it's tough. It's tough.
I think, but again, that's what I'm saying. When people talk about plans, there are plans. We've had a plan for decades, and you can look at some plans and say they're outdated. You can look at some plans and say those are utopia. You can look at some plans and say that that's socialism, that's communism.
But it's a plan.
Okay,
But it's a plan.
you can talk about all that and you can hash that out, iron that out, argue that through. But you have a variety of plans out there. But the harsh reality, again, to all of this is that all of those plans are the fucking same. They're basically all the same. The bones of these plans are all the same because it all basically comes down to the same thing. You have a mainstream white America that thrives in this society,
Right.
and you have an offshot Black community or Black neighborhood, because you don't have no community, you got neighborhood, Black neighborhood that suffers under the system. And you have nothing in the works, nothing in development to turn that around and make the Black neighborhood look more like a community.
Right.
Not a white community.
A
You
community.
don't want it to look like a white community,
You want it to
believe me.
You want it to be a
But just
community.
a community.
Yeah. Hold on, dog. Hold on.
For
No,
the
keep on
people, by
rolling,
the
dog. Keep
people.
rolling. Keep rolling.
For the people, by the people. Not going to do the Fred Hampton right now. No, actually, I will. Fred Hampton said, brown power for brown people, red power for red people, white power for white people, black power for black people. I'm for power to all people, power to the people. When your particular group wields more power than another particular group, I will focus my attention on the suffering group. Now, we can talk honestly about the Panhandle, the Appalachian Trail, and the Midwest in general. Can talk about that. White dominated communities that live in poverty. There's nothing you can do as a white person living in those communities to pull yourself out of poverty. Those are environmental conditions in which you live that create the poverty that you have to suffer. Black people's suffering
1 minute.
may come from geographical things, right? But how did you end up in these geographies in the first place? How did you end up in these neighborhoods in the first place? Well, talk about that. And then these things just have to do with the fact that you're black. It don't have nothing to do with where you live. Everywhere you go, you're going to be black. And everywhere you go, you're going to suffer. Why? Because you're black. Not necessarily because of where you are. If I pull any of those white guys out of the Appalachian Trail and place them someplace else, they may become very successful. If I plop your black ass somewhere else in the country, you might still continue to suffer. You may not. But if you had to bet on one of those horses, white people ended up in the Appalachian Trail because they went for opportunity, and opportunity was there at the time. White people went to Pittsburgh because of the steel mills, and they made a lot of money, and they were able to take care of their family. Then the steel ran out. Now Pittsburgh's a broke town. It's a broke city, filled with poor blacks and poor whites. But you went there for an opportunity. Now that the opportunity's gone, you suffer. Well, black people didn't choose the neighborhoods that they live in. Y'all did. You called it redlining. But y'all chose these imaginary borders and said, this is this part of town and this is this part of town. Y'all gerrymandered communities. Y'all drew zoning laws in districts. Y'all used environmental racism to kill people, to give us asthma and hypertension, skin diseases, respiratory diseases. Y'all did that. During the Great Migration, of course, we went to Detroit, we went to Chicago, and we found success in the automobile industry and in other forms of manufacturing. We did do that. Yeah, we did that. And that was my choice. We began to develop, and then, of course, you started to retreat, pull things out of these communities. You started to pump things into those communities. And yeah, some of us, too many of us, followed behind your ass. We want to drink like you drink. We want to party like how y'all party. Right? We want to raise our kids how y'all raise y'all kids. We want to treat our women the way how like to treat y'all women. Leave them home. Leave them fat. Leave them pregnant. Leave them in the kitchen. That didn't come out of the black community. That didn't come out of the minds of black people. So why the fuck are we following this? That didn't come out of the mind of black people. Barefoot and pregnant did not come out of the minds of black people.